This is actual real car. They're still in real danger, even though we're making this look like a movie set. There's sharp edges, there's glass. Everybody's taking precautions.
So now they opened up the car compartment. They're inside the vehicle. The ambulance and the firefighters are working in conjunction to make sure they can get inside there. Once there's enough room, the paramedics go in. If they have to, just one time, they're actually going to put IV in. And the fire department will have to work around the IV situation. What they're doing now, you see they have this cutting tool. Thinking on the leaf cut. What's happening here is the driver is by the dashboard here. This procedure is called a modified dashboard. We do this push the car. And we only have to do that much. Open up the door. Now we're cutting it. Everything? This will be moving the door out. And if you notice, every time we get a piece of metal or glass, we keep it under control. The side's not moving. And you have to have any patience with the wheel in the car.
One thing you can't see because the doors or the hood's up, there's an EMT inside, probably a paramedic. They're talking to the patients the whole time this is going on. There's a super lot of noise when this happens. You got this truck running, normally the ambulance would be running, radio's going off, there's still sirens coming in. You got that thing making noise. And it's scary. If you're hurt, you don't know what's going on. Sometimes you're conscious, sometimes you're not. You might be conscious enough to see that your friend is hurt. You might even be able to see that this person's out here. Nobody's touching. That freaks you out, so we're also sure that. He can't do too much to pull it out.
I think she's dead. I think she's dead.
Just leave it there.
Now also while they're doing all this, you see the aircraft's coming in. That is going on while we're doing it. Sometimes it's close on the scene, sometimes at a remote location, depending on the part of town. Call the A-post in front of it. Pieces to hold the windshield is called the A-post. Behind the driver's door is the B, and some of the as big as the car is, every post has a letter they signed on it. So what does E might have? E, F, G, and then how big it is. Another thing that might happen is a real serious accident. You might make arrangements for your helicopter crew to come to the scene, and they can do additional advanced treatment. All these hoses on the ground, again, they're all for passengers.
That damn limit shit.
Helicopter is here today. Little airport. On the air too. It's not a sign of particular hospital. This helicopter is actually mostly sponsored by the medical center. You might see stick them up to the hospital.
One thing that you're going to notice is when the helicopter's going to shut off the whole time it's here. Those that. That's the newer helicopter. Some of the old ones, the last open. That one's actually closed and really safe. It's all going on. We can land that with help in front of us anywhere we need to. Okay? We shut down Route 55. We should down on Mainland Road where we landed in the street, right next to each other. This happens to us on a daily basis, unfortunately. Sometimes we turn an accident, we're just doing it for fun. This does happen.
Both doors are off the car right now. There's been cuts made. Now they're getting set up to push the dashboard away from the victim. One patient, passenger, is ready to be taken out now. Taking that patient out. They've decided already what they call triage. It's a French word determined on how severity of it. That patient's going to go in the ambulance to the local hospital. In this case, we agree. The other patient is determined that he's more seriously injured, and they're going to take to the regional trauma center, which is in Cooper. Violent happens.
Well, you can't see the driver. He's actually got glass. He got it in his forehead. It looks like he has a open bone fracture in his nose. Oh, yeah.
He's going to talk to you about what they're going to be doing while we're doing all this.
Good morning. I'm Officer Tesseroni to the Atlanta Police Department Traffic Safety Unit. This is Officer Denolis. Primarily, when we get to a crash scene like this, 9 times out of 10 we'll be the first ones there. But what we want to do is we want to secure that scene so nobody else in the scene gets hurt any further than what they already are. That's also in addition to the motorist out there. We want to divert traffic. We want to make sure we get the right agencies involved. We want to be fire, EMS, paramedics. If they need to call a life flight or the state police helicopter in. Once we've secured that scene, then we have to have, like I said, the fire department. They have to do an extrication. They have to get the person out of the vehicle. Okay. Once all the victims and everything are removed from the scene, that's when we begin our investigation. We handle this scene as a criminal, as a crime scene, until otherwise determined. Okay? And the reason I say that is because we look for alcohol and drug involvement, we look for reckless driving, suspended license. I mean, things that are going to go elevated to a criminal nature, where the party that was at fault may be criminally charged or later on even put in prison because of their actions. Our unit is very aggressive about going after people like this, and like I said, we conduct a complete investigation. We'll actually mark where the bodies or the evidence is. We'll mark where the vehicles, a couple wrecks. We'll actually put the crime scene back together. We have a laser where we actually map the whole complete area, the intersection, the vehicles, debris, bodies. We'll map that out, and we can actually put it back together. And if we have to come back out here, say a year later, we can actually reconstruct that whole scene by those laser measurements. We collect all kinds of evidence. I mean, like I said, the body.
One goal, save that person. Everything we're doing now is to ensure that when they get to a trauma center and all the doctors and surgeons do what they can do, then the person can start to heal and get rehabilitation and hopefully one day again walk, talk, do everything they normally could before. A lot of that counts on exactly what we do.
Once the patient gets out of the vehicle, you'll be able to see the vehicle, what we had to do by lifting the dashboard up. Later on, when we get closer, look at the steering wheel, see the steering wheel is crushed. That's a sign that there's trauma to the chest. The impact of the person going forward to the car, steering wheel, actually crushes it. Now, a lot of new cars have airbags. It reduces that chest trauma quite a bit. You get one chance with the airbag. You have a car accident, the airbag deploys, and then if you roll over, the airbag's not helping you anymore. So keep that in mind. It's one shot. If you get hit twice in a car accident, it only will deploy one time. So now they transfer the patient to that stretcher, which is the helicopter stretcher. The fellows you see in the black outfits, one's a trauma nurse, one's a flight nurse. For the helicopter crew, they're going to do a little more advanced care and get them to the hospital. This, even though what you just saw, this was a little bit on the slow motion side, we can get people out a lot faster than that. However, we've been on accidents that lasted over 2 hours sometimes. Because people are so trapped and so injured, it takes a long time to piece the vehicle away from them, especially when big tractor trailers and stuff like that are involved. But most of the time, we can have the patient out of the car in less than 15 minutes. We work on a thing called the golden hour. From the time of impact to the time of the hospital, if we can get you there within an hour, it's the best chance for survival. And that's for the fire, ambulance, police, and paramedics.
Well, that's my top of your head.